Hello everybody, this is another unhaul video. There's a lot of books here. Some I have not read, maybe a few I've read. I'm just making more space, and these are just sitting on my shelves doing absolutely nothing. So why don't we get started? This is a series, the first 4 books in the Game of Thrones series by George R.R. Martin. I've only read the Game of Thrones, which is the first book, and about the other ones, thinking I was intending to read them, and I just have not read them, and if I want to read them, I'll read them in the future by taking them out from the library. The next series is the Flowers in the Attic series by V.C. Andrews. I've only read, like I said, the first book, which is Flowers in the Attic. I have not gone around to read any other ones, and if I actually want to continue on with this series, I will probably, like I said, take them out from the library. Then we have the first book by Charlene Harris, the first book in the Sookie Stackhouse novels, which is Dead Until Dark. I have just read this one, and I've seen a few episodes of True Blood, and I just have not continued on with the series, and I don't think I will. And then another V.C. Andrews book, which is My Speech Audrina. I've seen the movie. I've tried getting through this book 5 times and could not finish it. And then the only one's a kid book, and then there's 2 more who are young adults. The next one is, of course, The Wizard of Oz by L. Frank Baum. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. I actually have The Wizard of Oz, the big edition, which is the first 5 novels, which include The Wizard of Oz, The Marvelous Land of Oz, Ozma of Oz, Dorothy and the Wizard, and The Road to Oz. And I would much rather prefer to read this one than just having one little book. And then next book is Carrie by Stephen King. I've read this multiple times. I have both versions of the movie. I love the movie and I love the book. I just have no use to reread it, and this is a very stunning cover. And then 2 are the same. You got The Hobbit, and then the movie edition of Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. These are both mass market paperbacks, and these are by J.R.R. Tolkien. And like I said, if I want to read these, I'll just take them out from the library. And then the 2 young adult books is If I Stay and Where She Went by Gail Furman. I read these in the last 2 months. They were to fill a THG prompt in one of the Facebook groups I belong to. I gave these both 5 out of 5 stars. I just won't see myself rereading them anytime soon. It was nice to brush up on If I Stay to read Where She Went. And yeah, this is following a girl named Mia, and she and her family get into a car accident, and she's the only survivor. And she has a boyfriend. This is just a continuation of what happens when they spend a few years apart. Her and her boyfriend Adam reconnect as he is a aspiring rising star in the music world, and she is also a rising star in the classical music. Because she plays the cello. Right. Next is Bloodkin by Henry Chappell. It's supposed to be a haunting novel of early Texas. I have no use for this. I was supposed to read it last year for Halloween and this year for Halloween. I know nothing about it, and I should give it away if I'm not gonna read it at all. And if I want to read any haunting things, I'll find something I would preferably try and read. And then you have some Diaries of the Family of Dracula. I have no idea which order these go in. It's Children of the Vampire, Lord of the Vampires, and The Covenant with the Vampire. I picked these all up at a library sale, along with like Bloodkin. Yeah, it's just I thought I would read them, and I haven't, so I'm not going to be reading them anytime soon. And I'm not a huge like vampire reader, unless it actually does pique my interest. So yeah, that's a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20 books I'm getting rid of today, along with the other ones I've already done it all 2 different unhaul for. So yeah, bye.